You're listening to the Breakaway Breakdown podcast, where we bring you interviews with some of the top ropers in the country, news about what's going on in the fastest sport on dirt, training tips for you and your horses, and so much more. I'm your host, Casey Allen. Let's jump in. Hey guys, this is a great roping tip from Lari Dee Guy, where she talks about how her and Hope Thompson break down their runs. I think it's really interesting to see how these girls process their competition runs at the top level, and I think it's really something we can all learn a lot from. I hope that you guys are having fun this weekend, whether you're jackpotting, rodeoing, or spending a little extra time with mom, and make sure to stay tuned for our coverage next week from the Royal Crown for Charity in Waco, Texas. Next weekend from Rodeo Corpus Christi in Corpus Christi, Texas. And the following week on the 16th to 18th, the Women's Rodeo World Championship will be taking place in Fort Worth. So it's a very exciting couple weeks. Make sure you're watching our Facebook, Instagram, and our website for all of the coverage. We'll keep you up to date and in the loop. All right, let's jump in.
I'm Lari Dee Guy, and this is BreakawayRoping.com. Hope and I we do a lot better now than we have in the past. I take blame for everything. I'm one of those that whatever happens, whether it was my horse or whether it was my loop, whether it was any kind of conditions that took place, it's my fault. I take full responsibility for everything that happens with my runs, and I tried to. Even when I coach or help people, I approach it like that. And there's some people that, think about it differently. And, I've just learned that, when you're with people, you got to understand how they look at things and how you look at things. And, with me, I want Hope to tell me right then and address it. Like, what did I do wrong? What can I do better? What needs to change? I want to know all of the, the straight basics of what I need to do better right then. And with Hope, the way that I approach her is she asks, like, what happened right there? I avoid the question. I don't talk to her about her run right away. I give her, a good 30 minutes to an hour, let her kind of assess what was going on with herself and her run. And then when she asks me again, I go through where this is what I see. You might have felt something different. Something might have, you might see something different when you watch the video, but this is what I see. And then we discuss from there.
One thing I love about Lari Dee Guy is that she seems to put as much work into her mental training as she does her physical training with her roping. I think it makes for a great balance. If you guys liked this tip, make sure to check out BreakawayRoping.com because they are the ones that provided it for us today. Make sure to stay tuned for the coverage that we talked about at the beginning of the episode in the next few weeks, and have a great weekend, guys.